I'm still here in the garden room. I've had to make this video yet again because I'm using mic number 15, and the cable worked his way out, so talking to myself really. It was all silent. But Rosie is out there somewhere. She's content actually. In the UK, sunshine. Wasn't it cold this morning? A frost this morning. So I was training this morning. Still training at my age, nearly 58. 58 this year. Self-praise. Terrible, isn't it? Narcissistic. I just want to run this one by you. It was the case of Gene Hackman. I only have to say Gene Hackman. Everyone knows who he is. If it was a surgeon or a nurse or some really important person, you wouldn't know, would you really? But Gene Hackman, you know who he is. Now I'm saying it's a case. Was it? I wanted to ask you really. Was it a case? Non-suspicious, in my view. What do you think? Come on, pick that cup up, fill it up if it's empty, and welcome to Aldon's Reviews and True Crime. Right, so I'll run through this one again. Quickly, it will be quick, because I'm a bit silly, aren't I, repeating things like that. I've got no time at all. Work, training, things around the house I've never done, garden. Anyway, Gene Hackman found he was 95 years old. His wife was 65 years of age. Age gap 30. Nothing to do with that, is it? Nothing suspicious about that. It's just an age gap. In the Philippines, it's pretty normal, isn't it? Old men, they're just men, aren't they? They're very clever, aren't they, really? They've got carers, they've got younger women. If I was in that position, would I do the same? Yeah, of course I would. Young woman, I mean, she's 25 odd. There's nothing kind of wrong in that, is there? Anyway, I'm diversing, aren't I, really? Looks a bit odd, though, doesn't it? I'm walking around Thailand and Philippines with their daughters. Look like their daughters. Bit strange? No? Okay. No, shut up, Al. You've just lost 10 subscribers who have Thai brides.
Game over.
Filipinos, they speak English. They look after you. Very pretty. If you're that way inclined, they'll let you do their mate. That's the way they work. Share. Disgusting. No. Is this over 18, this channel? It's over 18 anyway, isn't it? It's true crime. Anyway, back to the serious one. So Gene Hackman, 95 years of age, in my opinion, a great actor. I didn't know him, didn't know what he was like, didn't see many documentaries of him. You see a true person on a documentary, or do you? You only see what they're portraying. A bit like Zelensky recently, arms folded, portraying what he wants because he was a former actor and comedian. Somebody's a comedian, giving him that much money, and then him not even in there alone to pay it back. I'm digressing. Back to the case, back to the case, back to the case. Come on. Right. Police walk in, door is open. Don't know how they were alerted, probably because he'd not been seen for a while. So much money that you don't really need to be seen, do you? You can do what you want. But 2 dogs wandering around, 2 German shepherds. God, they were probably starving, poor things. Poor things. Feed them. One of the dogs, a third dog, was in a cage. Locked, caged. Not locked, but, the dog couldn't get out, so it was locked for the dog. Dog ain't got fingers. Died. Could be an autopsy carried out on the dog. What did the dog die of? Starvation? You know a little bit there, wouldn't you? His wife was found, 65-year-old, on the floor with peels scattered around. It's like she's taking them. It's funny how we think differently. We think, were they planted? Were they just made to look like she took them and took an overdose and died? So did she fall over, found on the floor? The police are doing an autopsy on this one, so we'll find out more, won't we? They say. Is it a half autopsy like the Jay Slater one? Is it a full investigation or a half one? Do they care? Gene Hackman being 95, are they going to care? Well, maybe they are. Maybe the family will. I'm just saying that it's a ripe old age, and 95 is very good. Longevity. And he looked to have a good life, I don't know. He was found later as they wandered through the house. The dog, it was said the dog was found in the kitchen in a cage, and then it was said he was found in a wardrobe. The dog was found in a wardrobe. There is a bit of a difference we need to know. That's hearsay, isn't it? Chinese whispers. We get these things through. So we get half things come from the police. Why did the police say anything? The Mexican guy in charge, why did he say anything if he didn't want us to know, or he only wanted us to know half of it? Anyway, they went further into the house. Gene, Big Gene, he was found on the floor, dead. Was it a fall? Was it a fall? It's a bit strange if he fell and his wife's dead as well and she fell. Door was open. Was it burglars? Did burglars come in and kill them all? Sorry, it's a bit harsh there. Sorry, family. Rest in peace. My condolences to the family. But what really happened here? So I'm not suggesting Gene had anything to do with the death of his wife, but the investigation will have to look at everything, wouldn't they, really? The first person they question when somebody's died is normally the one closest to them, the partner, next of kin, siblings. So we will find out. Put down in the comments if you know anything more. Obviously, when I'm speaking, there could be an inquest come out. The findings of that inquest could come out. The findings of the investigation. I don't know whether they're releasing it. Presumably, it's high profile. People know who he is, so they're going to unravel this one. The press normally do. The press are as bad as content creators, aren't they, really? That's what they do. They bring things out, maybe get a few things wrong down the line. So what happened? Burglars? Just they both fell over at the same time, or did Gene discover his wife? 95, aren't you going to be a bit frail? I've not seen pictures of him when he was 95. I've seen pictures of him earlier and when he was acting, but he always looked quite young for me. He's always had the balding head, makes you look old, but he's always facial wise. Anyways, besides the point, he may have been a bit wobbly. He may have discovered his wife on the floor and freaked out, and then started walking, panicking, and then fell over, banged his head. It can happen. 95. My dear old mum was always falling over. Rest in peace, Mum. When she got older and when she had dementia, it's even worse. She had the same dementia as Bruce Willis, where you stop talking, which is really bad. I won't deviate. Sorry about that. Still on the mind. So what happened? Please let me know what you think. Put down in the comments. I really would like to know. It's funny how we're so inquisitive. We want to know, but really it's nothing to do with us. But I think if it was sinister and suspicious and a load of burglars came in and topped them all, we'd want to know, wouldn't we, really? We'd want justice. Like we want justice for the other cases, all the cases, really, that we talk about. This one isn't going to get many views because it doesn't. It's just throwaway Gene Hackman. Well, he's not throwaway, but he's got a big ex-actor, isn't he, really? But he won't get many views. But as long as I've got some views, I'm happy. And thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing to both of my channels. My other channel, Don's Courtroom. If you do want somebody put in the doc, my doc, then just put down in the comments or send me an email and we'll do that. I think Zelensky has to go in at some point. I know I only got one or two saying that he should go into Don's Courtroom, but what they're unraveling at the moment, Elon Musk is doing a review, an investigation, is it a proper one, into the finances of Zelensky. I know what you're saying. You don't look like Elon Musk. Or you might like him. You might follow what the media says about Elon. Same as the media says about Trump. Anyway, I'm deviating. I don't want to go into that. I just want to talk about this case. So remember, please take care. Whatever you're doing, don't fall over anywhere in the house. Look after your pets, especially dogs. Rosie, she's still happy. And when you go to bed tonight, it's going to draw in cold and dark. Don't have any nasty dreams. Thank you.